Hello and welcome to In the North Bank, and in particular, Ladies in Red. This show is going to cover some academy news. It's going to cover a couple of the pre-season games, and then we'll get into the big one, our first WSL game of the season against the London City Lionesses. So the academy started with the Arsenal under 21s on August the 20 on the 23rd, and we played Southampton. We run out 3-2 winners, and that was Cader O'Neill with 2 goals and Jack Porter. Then on the 22nd, it was the against Nottingham Forest 2-2. So Sago Jr. and Seb Ferdinand were the scorers for us. Emerson didn't give me the scorers for that game. Then we had an under-18s on the 16th, and against Norwich, M. Hashi scored both our goals, equalised on the 84th minute, and in the 89th got the winner. Then back to the under 21s on the 15th of August, which was 3-2 to Fulham. Our 2 scorers were Sago Jr. and Kabir. Around that time, Max Porter was announced as our new under 21 coach. And then we've had an academy under 18s game this afternoon, which was against Peterborough, which we won 4-0. Alex Martianek on 5 minutes, Cader O'Neill 55th and 60th minute, and Brando Bailey Joseph on the 82nd. So that's the academy stuff. I'm going to have guests. I'll bring her in. Why is she not in? Yeah. Hang on. I've got to try and get everyone in. Some was like that. Yeah. So I'll introduce my guests for the late, and we're going to go into the ladies. We've got the hostess, and I'll stop doing my chit chat, and that's Ange.
Hello. Sorry I'm late, folks. Work.
Yeah. Tomorrow, right, is Andreas, and in the bottom right next to Ange is Amar.
Yes.
How is everyone?
Yeah, not bad at all. Looking forward to the show.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one, hopefully. So, all yours, Ange. You do. It's your show. I'm just here to oversee.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. And if I suddenly start sneezing, myself and the girl, she's far worse than me. She's got the lurgy. I shouldn't have even been at work today, but got called in next. And then we had a late parent, loads of roadworks. Yeah, no excuses. Next, so I hurtled down the biggish road, got here, and we're ready. Right, so we touched on, was it the young men and the academy stuff?
Yes.
Right, okay, cool. Because I'm going to be, dear Emerson, bless him, he updates me on that. And do you know what? Since Mario went, his lovely cousin, I don't take a lot of interest, rightly or wrongly. Sorry, I don't. But anyway, hello, Des. Thank you so much. And who's that person? I've got something to show you. Add me on the Discord. Okay, that's interesting. Depends what you're going to show us, doesn't it? Next.
Yeah, not with a filter, like.
Okay. Well, I was just going to start. We've had a load of friendlies, haven't we? Which are all behind closed doors. And I was just going to say, between Amar and what do we actually know about these friendlies, other than what we seem to get snippets on Facebook? And sorry, Andreas, what do we actually know about these?
The friendlies behind closed doors.
Not a lot.
We only know the results. I think we have beaten Southampton, but it's not quite clear whether it was 3-0 or 1-0. And then we played Eintracht Frankfurt from the German Bundesliga in Herzogenaurach, and it was 3-0. We saw this from photos they leaked. So this was also a good result. And this was behind closed doors, and I think the other one, we are coming to the other games at Meadow Park later.
Yeah, and also we had one with Bristol City. That was the first one, wasn't it? And once again, relying on and they're good women's groups on Facebook. Katie got one, and Nice Wonga got one.
Yeah, right.
Apparently. So yeah, that's all we know about that. Well, listen, we were winning them, and then we'll get on to Tottenham. There's never a friendly, is it, with Tottenham? Come on, I mean, gosh. Did you go, Richard, to the men's friendly? Oh, sorry, watch it. I mean,
yeah. We were at the Emirates or the Emirates.
Oh, yeah, you did go. Sorry.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just not friendly.
No.
And do you know what, dear Des, I was actually because that was between me going to work as holiday club, and I was actually sort of part of the chat of the watch along, and I know what Des is absolutely good, and he was trying to
hear a thing you're saying, man. It's going very blurry.
I think there's a problem with your audio, Ange, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me, Richard?
I can, but maybe it's. But I've got you for an earpiece, so.
Okay. Right, Andreas, can you hear me?
She's saying, man, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my darling. Sweetheart. Sorry, my lovey, because I don't know what else I can do on here.
There we go. That's better. That's better.
Ah, right. We're all good. We're all good. Yeah. So anyway,
that's better. That's much better,
do the men's watch-alongs. I'll plug that one between Des and Richard. They're excellent, actually. We have lots of fun on those. I say I normally jump in the chat. So anyway, back to, sorry, I digress totally. Yeah. That was on the 23rd at Meadow Park. Sorry, I will keep calling it Meadow Park. What's it meant to be called now?
The Magenta or Malanga Stadium?
Mangata Play Stadium or something.
Mangata,
okay,
yeah.
Something like that.
Mangata, I know it began with an M.
Yes, Meadow Park even. Yeah, exactly, Meadow Park. So yes, friendly, and I think the big positive for me, and I'm sure you're all going to agree, was I don't know how many minutes it was into the game, but because I was following it on the X because there was no stream. Was that like a 3 o'clock blackout thing or something?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
I'm not sure. Possibly.
Yeah, it must have been, but well, we say it was anyway. And of course, to see Victoria Pelova come up, I thought fantastic. You know, really good to see her getting her striking legs back. Brilliant. And then, of course, we had Russo and Foord. And then, unfortunately, the Tottenham girlies. And I actually like Beth England. Who did she used to play for?
Yeah. Chelsea.
I can't remember. Was it? Oh, God, yeah.
Chelsea.
I like it
Chelsea
anyway.
or Tottenham, yeah.
Yes,
I think she got to.
No, she went to Spurs from Chelsea, yeah.
Oh, right. Why do I like it? No, because she's a good woman. She's a good player. I'm being generous. But I just rather, I think I like her because of what she does off the pitch, but just for the record. Yeah, so sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. We had Vic, we had Russo, we had Foord, who scored for us. And then I think there was a couple of England goals and someone else. And it ended up 4-3 to them. Just, I don't know, Andreas, how did you feel about that?
Yeah, I think nobody likes to lose a game, even if it's a friendly, and especially against Spurs. But yeah, it's pre-season, and I think we saw good things, good connections on the pitch from our girls, and we scored 2 really nice goals from Vic Pelova and Caitlin Foord. But we made terrible gifts to Spurs with mistakes in defense. Lotta and Cody gifted them goals, and then this free kick, Anneke Borbe let it slip through her hands. So, and the penalty, I think, was a very soft penalty for Spurs. I don't see any foul from Leslie. The Spurs player came from behind, and yeah, she touched Leslie's feet. So, was this really a penalty? But yeah, we must stop to make gifts for opponents. They were pressing high, and I think we didn't expect them to play this tactics, this high pressing, and yeah, we must stop making these mistakes. Lotta and Cody was terrible. If we don't make these gifts to Spurs, then we win the game comfortably. So yeah, it was fortunately it was a friendly, and it was to test something, to play some of our girls out of position. Jenna Neisbonger on left wing or in midfield. Katie Reed came in, played as holding midfielder. So I think Renee tried a lot, and I hope she saw a lot, and next time they can do it better.
Fair enough.
I'd like to say hello to Mr. Tom Quick.
Mr. Tommy, Group Hour and BX as well. Thank you so much.
And yes, Mr. Tom, it is. We're all stunningly beautiful in here. Thank you.
It's just a gathering of the Richard Stevens Segal Alliance. Oh, I've missed all that, mate. I really have. And Emma, what did you? I mean, obviously, when you can't watch the game, you're only getting snippets of it. I mean, other than the loss, what did you take away from it? From your knowledge of what?
I mean, I didn't really watch it. Yeah, I was from what I didn't really watch any of it, to be honest. I was looking for a stream, but I was just following it. But it's never nice to lose to your rivals, even if it's only a friendly. As you say, it's never a friendly against Spurs, is it? But you know, just to get it's the first game back. They've barely had a month, some of them since the Euros, so it's likely to be a bit of rust. And yeah, now that they're shaking it off, hopefully they can show some form tomorrow against West Ham. So I mean, let's wait and see. But yeah, things can only get better from here on in, hopefully.
Well, hopefully. And of course, the good thing is fair play to Arsenal.com, streaming from 7 o'clock tomorrow, and they're freebies. So we're very grateful for I do like a freebie. Along, but don't we all? Next. So I think the big thing here is how we're going to line up, because I think this one's going to be taken. I'm not going to say the other one wasn't taken seriously, but obviously Renee was doing a lot of experimenting by what we kind of heard, and that's good because Serena does that, and I'm all for that. And yeah, it's better to sort it out on a friendly as opposed to WSL game. But how do you think, because I mean, sorry, the other thing I need to add, we haven't got Leah Williamson at the moment because she had a little clean up on her knee. I think Captain Kimmy's back though now, isn't she? Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, and Lia Walti, because I've had problems with abscesses, so bless her heart, she had another, call it a minor operation, but obviously, yeah, she's taking it easy at the moment. So I'm going to say, well, the biggest, no disrespect to Wally, bless her, because she's a fantastic player, but the biggest key person is Leah Williamson here. And that takes us back to centre-backs. But then again, you can have Steph Catley. But who do you pair up with Steph Catley?
Yes. That's a problem.
Because this is my point of view. No disrespect, and with Moy, she's a fantastic person, but she's never quite. I don't know. You feel free to disagree with me, but she's never kind of been there. Yeah. But if you feel I'm being harsh, what do you think, Andres?
The season before last, she was our player of the season.
Yeah.
And it was the 23-24 season. And she had very good games there and was stable in defense, everything. But we all know that she's not the fastest, and she tends to make mistakes like she did against Spurs from time to time. So it's difficult to say. But if Lia is not available, so the first choice is Lotta to pair with Steph Catley, I think. Difficult to say. I mean, Laia Codina had a good start last season. Then she had injury problems. And yeah, I often said Katie Reed had a very good preseason last year. So why not give her a chance? I think she's 18 or 19. Other players had their breakthrough in this age. Why not give her a chance? So yeah, the natural choice is Lotta. And we know how good she can be, but I would give Katie Reed a chance.
Okay. That's, once again, it's still a
Interesting.
friendly. Richard, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that it's still the right time to get minutes into legs, because we're going to need all the players throughout the season. So you're trying to get minutes, but I would hope to see some semblance of what she's going to start with in the London City Lionesses games. I mean, it isn't that long after the thing, so maybe some changes in some key areas as well, just to freshen up, because we are light in certain areas with injuries and people just coming back to fitness. So just be careful and manage the minutes of certain players.
Fair enough. And sorry, in between that, I'm getting really confused what Mr. Tommy's on about. But thank you for filling our chat up. We'll come back to that in a minute. And Emma, yeah, no, it's a bless. It's lovely to have people in the chat. Thank you. And Emma, what do you feel?
Richard is a smart
Oh God, who's going to play tomorrow?
Well, I mean, I don't expect him starting 11 as we had at Spurs. I was reading these early from Daisy, who's very good. I subscribe to her articles every week, and maybe he'll be tempted to give one of the youngsters. So yeah, just give the squad the players who don't maybe get as much minutes some much needed playing time. So yeah, I would expect maybe a few changes, say maybe something like that. And yeah, let's see what happens. West Ham have proven to be tough opponents in the past. So yeah, we will look. You only need to go back to last season and one or two and a few times in the past where they proved to be a very difficult side to beat. So I can imagine maybe one of the two of the youngsters starting, and yeah, maybe I don't imagine that Annika Borba would start getting goal, but it depends. And yeah, also Kim and Marion in midfield, and maybe, as I said, give the likes of Katie Reed or whoever else a chance to be seen as well. But yeah, I don't anticipate it'll be, or rather, I do anticipate there will be a few years.
Sorry, I've just picked up on Mr. Tom here. I think Nikita Paris would be a good player to bring in.
Yeah. London City. He's at LCL right now.
Yeah, we haven't got to that game yet. Next, thank you so much. Too funny. I think the big one, I mean, the very obvious one, because she's just undroppable. Well, we've got Leslie Russo in the firing line. It'd be nice to give Mariona a rest, actually, but probably can't see it. Think we need Katie McCabe back in, definitely. Caitlin Foord, Fordy. Maybe not. Yeah, probably. Yeah, actually. I think probably, I don't know. I know this is a friendly, but it's being streamed. I think she's going to go quite strong. And arguably, it's better to go strong in the first half and then give the minutes to the kids. Yeah. Don't know. Prove me wrong. It'll be. I'm looking forward to watching it. So 7 o'clock, folks, if you want to watch that one.
There we go.
And I also didn't realise how many West Ham supporters I know, which all happen to be men. But then suddenly they're so into women's football, and I've already been called out on Facebook by one of them that I didn't mention about the Tottenham loss. So I'm just biding my time on this one. And so come on, girls, just thrash them tomorrow. Next. I've got to read these out. Mr. Tom, who would win the 24-25 Women's Champions League, winners of Steven Seagal in a game of chess? What?
Mr. Tom, you're incorrigible.
That is so random. Well, actually, we've got the chess player, but it's in
He's
the
still
men's,
clearly been scored from the weekend. This team got back 5-0.
We would have definitely been
Yeah, we
thrown
got
up
the
if we had
chess player.
double shots that day.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, bless. Yeah, so anyway, we're not sure on that lineup, actually. It'll be what it'll be. I got a feeling she'll start quite strong. And yeah, and I had high hopes for the new second keeper. Mind you, there's another argument to that one. And God forbid, if Tottenham were that good, maybe she saved a load, which would actually be far more frightening.
That's a fair point.
Probably not. I'm just saying. But yeah, but maybe I'm being very unfair because let's be blunt here, and I'm not here to slate players off, but Manu, bless her heart, yeah, very much so. Yeah, she is number one, Des. Although she wasn't in the lineup, was she, the other day?
No.
She's a little bit of an interesting one. See what happens tomorrow. Yeah, no, I must admit I did pick up on that. Yeah, interesting. Oh, maybe she's just being rested. But we shall see. But yeah, she is still the number one, although obviously she can't have the number one because we're all big on those numbers. Next, numbers are important. Well, they're not as how you bloody plays, we well know, but yeah, but yeah, we don't know why she wasn't in the lineup. I'm going to say just she needed to be rested. And just, yeah, I think that's about as much we can talk on that one. And of course, the other thing is we've got a couple of loans, as in Brighton, and our young Michelle has gone back there again. And Andreas, particularly, I wanted to pick up with you on that. How do you feel about that loan again? Because that's going to be a third loan now, isn't it?
Yeah. I know it's probably the best for her and for her development. But after the Euros, I said you can't loan the Euros, the young hero from the Euros again. Every team in the WSL would be happy to have Michelle in the squad, and we can't loan her out. But how many minutes would we get in our team? I think Lesia Russo is the number one striker for us. That's no doubt. And as long as Stina is in the squad, she will be the super sub as number 9. And and where's the place for Michelle? So for her, it's the best for her development to get regular starting minutes, and I think she will get it in Brighton as Nikita Paris isn't there anymore. So Michelle Adjumang should be their natural choice as a number 9. And the more minutes she gets in competitive WSL games, the better for us, because I think she will be there for maximum one more season, and then she will return to us, and Stina probably will leave when her contract ends in 2026. It's a reasonable thing what they did, and the best for Michelle's development. But of course, we all are sad to see her go. Everybody would love to have Michelle in the squad. And yeah, just imagine if she came on as a sub at the Emirates on 6th September, the crowd would cheer her.
They go mental. Of course they will. Just like they did with the Euros. Yeah. But sorry, I slightly interrupted you there. But yeah, I was like yourself, because we did discuss this. I was 50-50 on it. My biggest fear, I don't want to lose. Well, the club shouldn't lose her. We as loyal supporters don't want to lose her. We know what she can become. And please Arsenal, I could not being horrible, like they do with the young men. There's X amount of those young. We've seen it already, haven't we? With Freya Godfrey, you know, pretty good, but yeah, they've snapped her up. There'll be more to come that will get places in WSL or what's the next one? What are they calling it now?
WSL 2.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, because they've changed that now. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I just don't want that. They really can't afford to lose her, because she's going to be something. Well, she's a proper number 9, for goodness sake. She really is. And dare I say it, and I love Stina. I love Stina so much, but she'll be better than Stina. And she's ours. She's English. All of that. Yeah, we can't lose her without doubt. And of course, the other one that's gone on loan is Rosa Michelle. Richard, what have you made of Rosa Michelle at the moment? Am I pronouncing her name? Whatever.
To be honest, she hasn't really had that much chance. She came in. Jonas played her a couple of times, and then she just seemed to disappear. And then, of course, Jonas got sacked, and Renee took over, and again we never saw her. Maybe she's not ready. Highly talented, but maybe she just needs to get regular game time to prove that she's ready to start for us.
Fair enough. Andreas, your view.
This is a loan. I would say, no doubt about this. This was necessary, and probably Rosa signed 1 year too early to a top club in the WSL. But the other side is she's so talented, and if we wouldn't have signed her, then in the meantime, Chelsea or Man City would have signed her. So it's good to have her in our books, but she needs to adapt to the WSL. She hasn't done this in last season, but she didn't get enough chances to prove herself. And in Brighton, I hope she will get minutes and start a lot of games, and then we will see. In this next season, we will see is the talent enough to get an important player in the WSL, or is the WSL not the right league for her? After this spell in Brighton, we will know more. So I think it was a very good decision from the club for the player. And let's see if she shines in Brighton, then the better for us. And she's not allowed to play against us, so that's good.
Yeah, that's it's very. I just go with a gut feeling here, and yeah, you can agree to disagree, because that's fine, because that's what we do. I just got a gut feeling. I don't think Arsenal are going to keep her for that long, but yeah, see what she does at Brighton. I'm not saying she's not talented. And for the record, I really did like Jonas, but I could obviously see the cracks in the armour, the wall, whatever. And I know, Andreas, you were not happy with Jonas, quite rightly. He started off well, but he did. Yeah, the WSL wasn't for him. And I think the sad thing is, and I don't want to go and bang on about this too much, but I think the women absolutely respected him, but not his style of play. It didn't work. He wasn't attacking enough. And we've already seen that with Rennie, who's technically a novice. Well, she managed to win the Champions League. She did something right next. And I mean, all right, we know that game at the end was a defensive game, but yeah, we still won it. And good old Stina next, take your chance when you get it. But yeah, sorry, I'll digress. Going back to Rosa, I don't know. I hope she has a good season at Brighton. I really hope that, but I don't know. I think she'll just part ways. I think she'll be another one Arsenal won't keep. But I could well be wrong, and please prove me wrong if and when it happens. Because what I'm going to come on to next, the $1 million baby. Yeah, that one. Interesting. Do you think or as a club, Arsenal paid too much for her?
Whom are you asking?
Anyone? Richard?
Yeah. So
Andreas?
for me, you pay what you need to.
Okay.
It's hang on, I'm trying to get Amar back in.
He's disappeared.
It's all right. I'll sort.
The man in the dark is back.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So for me, it's you pay what you think something's worth or somebody's worth. So, and that's what I think with Olivia. If you want her and you need, she's an important piece of a puzzle to the team. You pay the necessary fee to get her into the club.
Yeah, for me, Olivia Smith was on top of my wish list. If you ask me, whom do you want to sign in this transfer window, she would always be one of the first names, I'd say. And the difference from Olivia Smith to Rosa Kafaji is Olivia came to the WSL and she adapted to the playing style, and she proved herself in a good team. And we remember how she played against us in the FA Cup. How many problems she caused, and she had Katie McCabe in her pocket in this FA Cup game, and she had a very good season for Liverpool. She's just 21 years young and already one of the highest rated talents in the WSL. So if you want to get her, then you have to pay what Liverpool asks for, because she has a long contract with Liverpool, and now we paid £1 million. I think Chelsea would have paid the 1 million in the winter or next summer to get her. It's very good to get her. She offers different things to the wingers we already have, especially the pace. And I don't think she will be a starter from match day 1 on, but she will get her minutes and she will be a starter in a lot of games. And I expect a lot from Olivia Smith, and let's see. But I'm confident that she will be a very good signing for us.
No, that's fair enough, because between myself and my friend Larice, we didn't know much about her. Well, Larice is more a fay than me, but didn't really know much about her at all. But, well, also, I'm going to be very cynical here. Yeah, she's going to start very soon because they paid a lot of money for her. They paid, at the time, a record fee for her, and you don't have that sitting on the bench. Maybe not immediately, but WSL was shorter than men's, and well, I'm going to be able to get to a few games. It'll be interesting to, well, actually, hopefully I'll be able to watch her tomorrow to make some judgment. That will be interesting. Although I'll tell you now, and you can shoot me down, because I watch all the interviews. I do it with the men and women, the new signings. I find what's the word? A bit nauseating to listen to. Sorry. There's a lot of our girls that I so love to listen to. They're witty, they're whatever, but I just find it quite nauseating. Sorry. No disrespect to her, but yeah. Yeah, the less I'd have to listen to her, the better, and hopefully her feet will do the talking. That's the best I can say.
BX has asked a question: who will be the first 5 million women's transferred? And that's Mr. Tom's answer, Ange.
Well, Ange as in Aussie Ange, now he's going to Forest. He's got to love him with that Greek guy.
Oh, I think he was talking about you, Ange.
I've got the E. Why do you keep putting the E on the end of my name?
I think he does it. I think he does it
Deliberately playing with
what,
me. I know.
yeah.
I know. No, gosh.
And
Right. Who will
BX is
be?
being naughty. He's going to wind Ange up with that comment.
Oh, bless you. Thank you, Mr. Tom, for coming on here. It's like the old days. I truly appreciate it.
Can Laura Dimsey prize note from Chelsea? Yeah, right.
I don't want it. Next. Sorry. Don't want it. Sorry. No. She got attitude. The wrong type of attitude. No. Next. Too much Chelsea. And she was one of ours back in the day, but, well, Arsenal didn't want her either. Nope. Yeah, there's some that need to come back, i.e. Chloe Kelly. Yeah, next. Who has an amazing work ethic, can have fun
Yeah, she does.
well, and that's what I love about her. She knows when to have fun, i.e. when to have a party, but when she's on the pitch, uppermost professional, isn't she?
Yeah,
without doubt.
absolutely.
And it's 110%. So no, we ain't getting Lauren Jones. But yeah, I can't answer that question because I'm not that au fait with that many. Certainly just about good enough. To be honest, I don't really know Arsenal. And a few from the WSL. Yeah, I have no idea. First 5 million. But there's one that's already gone above Olivia, isn't there? And I don't know where she's gone to. Was it for 107 million?
107 million.
I saw that. Yeah, saw it somewhere. I didn't take note of it.
The new record transfer, you mean? This.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, for the women.
From Mexico, Ovale or something like that. And she went to the NWSL, to the USA, and I think it's 1.3 million pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, can I just jump in there? Des, thank you. How good is Chloe Kelly going to be this season? Well, where do we start? Andreas, in a nutshell, how good is Chloe Kelly going to be?
She will be very good, and she was just the one puzzle piece that was missing in our team, I think, and she was a game changer in the second half of the season. Her crosses against Real Madrid, her work rate in the final, very, very important, and we saw how important she was for the Lionesses as a sub, and why should she not continue on this level? So I expect her to be a regular starter, and especially from her crosses, I think crosses from Chloe Kelly and from Olivia Smith. There must be a lot of chances for Leslie Russo to score.
Well, she'll get the service, won't she, as they say. And Emma, what do you say to Chloe Kelly this coming season?
Hear you,
Emma.
No, okay. We'll come back to her. Richard, Chloe Kelly.
No, you've got to love what she brings to the team, and it's a question of what will our role be, won't it? Will she become more of a star, or will she be used as that super sub? Either way, she brings a lot to the team in either role, and I'm looking forward to hopefully her being part of a league-winning team.
I'm definitely going to say she's above Beth Mead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no disrespect to Beth, and I'm going to come on to that subject very shortly, but we've already seen it in last season. And you
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
blame
that when she
Renee,
starts,
the
she's said her
preferences.
work ethic is second.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more so this season. And actually, I'll jump on to. Oh, sorry, just reading the chat here. Oh, Mr. Tom, don't call yourself a knob. Sorry. You're a Mr. Tommy. Well, that goes back to the bid from London City Lionesses. And that happened quite a while ago, didn't it? Sort of earlier in the transfer.
Oh, God.
We'll see that.
Hello.
But yeah, Mead linked to London City Lionesses. And we haven't heard anything since, have we?
No.
And I reckon because they've got cash to splash, they probably did put in a pretty good bid, actually. I couldn't tell you how much for it. But I'll tell you who I did listen to. The guy who does X and Blue Sky and whatever else, Arseblog, Tim Stillman. And it was shared on one of the big Facebook groups. And it was, I don't know who the woman was he was speaking to, but it was really good to listen to about could we lose Beth Mead? And bottom line, as he said, which...
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can, love. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Bottom line, if the right money come in, then with a player of her age, I'm going to be blunt here. I can't see her staying once her contract's out. I really can't. But that we'll go back to that in a minute. That then Arsenal would probably be silly not to accept it, but then it's kind of you're slightly short of cover. Yeah. So Amma, would you feel to that? Beth, would you want to lose Beth Mead this late going into the WSL? Oh, it's just a message. Okay, I'll come to you, Andreas.
Yeah, I don't want to lose Beth right now because all the time we were saying we need more cover on the wings. Now we have 4 wingers, and if we lose Beth, we should have a replacement for her. But the transfer window will close.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave.
We won't find
Can't
a replacement.
Press leave.
I think
Can't hear anything.
I think we should keep
Press
her,
leave.
and she will sit out her contract. And I agree, she will probably leave in summer 2026 when her contract is up. I don't think she will sign another contract, but for this season I would keep her. And we saw in the second half of the season and Champions League final, also for the Lionesses, how important she can be. And she's still a very gifted player, not only on the wings. She scores a lot of goals. Her passes find the right recipient very often. So I wouldn't like to lose her. And what I read is that she wants to play Champions League next season, and London City can't offer it. So there would have been only one possibility, Chelsea, and I don't think that Beth would go to Chelsea. So she will stay, I think. And for me, she's only second choice behind Chloe Kelly. But we are in 4 competitions: the Champions League, the FA Cup, the League Cup. No, 5 competitions, and this World Cup or Final Four, what's played in January, February. So it's 5 competitions this season, and Chloe can't start every game. So we need a cover for her, and that's Beth. And Beth is a very good cover for Chloe. So let her stay with us for 1 more season.
Yep, I personally agree. And Richard, just to sum that up.
Yeah, I mean, its depth. We will require to be able to use her at some points. It's a long season. We've got multiple competitions, so we're going to need to keep hold of her. She will have to accept a bit part role, but she is getting towards that twilight of a career, isn't she? So it's only to be expected.
And I'll be sad to see her go as well. I mean, she's been with us a long time. She has been
Right,
a loyal
servant.
servant.
Yeah.
And also, but mind you, so many of the women, bless them, are getting the ACLs now. And she got hurt a bit slightly into her latter part of her career. And she's come back well.
Carry on.
Come back better than Viv, to be fair. She has come back, and I know Viv had more complications. She has come back well, but yeah, I'll be happy to keep her for another season, and yeah, no, good on her. And yeah, she will very much be valued. And who's coming back now? That Richard's
Yeah,
back.
sorry about
Okay.
that. So I got a phone
right.
call. So
Oh, okay. And 170 gunner or 170 gunner Guna is in the house. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. I was going to say something else and I got totally sidetracked. I think I've covered everything because I don't know if we'll do another show next week because I will actually be back when I'm off Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm back to the holiday club. So that should
yeah, we were going to cover the LCL game in this one.
Yeah, because we can't say anything about that at the moment, other than, of course, we're all going.
We're all going and we'll all meet up.
Yeah, we're all going to meet up afterwards. Yeah, so really looking forward to that. All good stuff. And also, my lovely Dutch friend has given me her. Well, obviously, I'll pay her for it, but because she can't make it for the first two home games, so I'm going to be in her spot. Which, if it rains, I won't be undercover.
No.
I'm going to be out in the elements. So I really don't want it to rain.
Hopefully, it'll be nice.
No, put it this way: I could be positioned to see Katie's bottom. Because that's all she tells me. She normally sees Katie's bottom. But no, I'll have a very good view. Try and get some good photos as well. Yeah, very, very much looking forward to that. Been a bit too long. But the other thing, which is way, way ahead, because, what was that thing they had for the awards recently? The
Players' Awards.
Players.
Players voted for them.
Whatever it was called. And of course, I thought very well deserved for Mariona, without doubt. Very well deserved. And of course, Olivia Smith got the young player, but let's be blunt, she got it for Liverpool, but she's our player now, so we'll take it. And that's fair comment. And that was all very nice. And of course, we had a few of our girls in team of the season, year, whatever, which personally, I don't have any credence with that. But nice to see our players again. But more importantly, and I really don't rate this thing that's been going on forever, the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, the popularity contest.
Yeah, that's the one. And of course, and I'm not saying for 1 minute that Mariona is ugly, because she isn't. She's got the most gorgeous smile. But compared to someone like Russo or even the two Spanish girls, perhaps not quite as aesthetically pretty, if you know where I'm going. And it is, you're so right, Richard, it's a popularity, isn't it? It's just who's the most popular person. And I see Mariona's name is pretty much up there. I'd love her to win that.
Yeah.
As opposed to the other two.
You got to think
won it twice.
But multiple Champions Leagues, and she's done it with a different team, a team that maybe wasn't as the dominant force in European football. So she's proved her worth, I think. So
I think she definitely deserves to win it, without doubt. Not that I'm biased in any way, but no, if I can just look at, like, you've just summed it up perfectly. And I have got a whole list, and obviously, when is that? Is it September? Mid-September?
Yeah.
But all I can say is, well, I think have we got 7 players, as in senior players, that are up for that?
Yes, there's a few, isn't there? So
Yeah. Thank you, Des. Thank you. Yeah, we'll wrap it up soon. Sorry, I wasn't being rude in any way then, because I've run out of things to talk about, to be honest, because there hasn't been too much to talk about. It's not until we can get in the flow of actually watching the games, isn't it? But I'll tell you one I would like us to win, Club of the Year. We so deserve that. We won the Champions League.
yeah.
We were the underdogs. We deserve that. And I'm going to be really peed off if we don't win that.
We will win. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that we will be Team of the Year. And Manager of the Year is between Serena and Renee.
And that's fair enough, because I love Serena. I love Renee. Either one. And and I can understand with Serena. So, yeah, I get that one. As long as it ain't that other woman next, who I won't mention her name. Next.
Yeah. And for the player who will win the Ballon d'Or, I still think it's a popularity contest, and a lot depends on the name. And Aitana and Alessia are the bigger names in European football, so that's the problem. But they are neither Champions League winners nor Euro winners. So if you want.
No, not this time round. So, yeah, let's fingers crossed. But as I say, that's nearer the time. And of course, young Michelle as well. That's another one. No, I think she should definitely win it. But once again, I'm biased. But no, come on, she was a real young heroine of the Euros, wasn't she? Without doubt.
Yeah.
But we shall see. But in equally, and if I don't win anything, I'll just be slating them up, as in the whole. What do you call it? Hosting of it.
The organisation of it. And
organisation. I'll just be slating it off anyway. If they win, I'll be but next. Right, is there anything else I've missed out? Because, as I say, there's not really that much to talk about.
I don't think there is tonight. I think we've covered it succinctly. So.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. But Emma, it was great to see you for a short while.
Hopefully next time you'll get in properly.
Yeah, it's always annoying when you get connection issues. Andreas, thank you so much again, because I know once the season starts, you're going to be highly sought after, but I know you squeeze us in, and bless you. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it, because your knowledge is so extensive. And Richard, my main man, thank you, my
thank you.
Thank you
I'd like to thank everyone in chat who's contributed.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
And if you can drop over to any of the channels, Desi and Force on Kick, the YouTube, give us a like, subscribe or follow on any of those. We're on that streaming on X and Facebook. Just like a video, follow us on there. We really appreciate it. We appreciate the support and love you've given us tonight.
Oh, sorry, Emerson, but didn't you do that at the beginning, Richard, about
I did do the academy right at the beginning while you were out.
Because I jumped in a bit later because I was running late. Can I just say, probably not on this show, and I'm actually wearing a men's shirt because I've got the Gok on my back here. Oh, wow, wasn't that fantastic? Love the goals and the hair. That's a new thing he does now, isn't it?
Yeah, that was because of the comments he got.
Yeah, I know. I do know. Oh, no, that was brilliant. No, I was so pleased for him. I'm really rather warm to him, actually. But also, they do some fantastic giveaways when, Richard, you can plug this because you're part of that.
Yeah, Ruth Beck, she's always doing giveaways, and there's a lot of artists that do it, but she's Arsenal one, and I've got a few pictures of hers in my garage. Every time there's a match, she does a giveaway. She's on X, Ruth Beck. Go to a shop, have a look. Really well priced.
Okay.
And follow her. we treat with a late,
She's a very lovely lady.
and you're in with a chance of winning one of her fantastic pieces of artwork.
She is very good, and actually it was 19 years of wedding anniversary, so that was a tip. Wish her happy wedding anniversary. But yes, I love her watercolors. She's very good. And you have done some other giveaways, haven't you?
Yes,
Richard?
we have done.
Was you doing something with the coins?
We've done Zenith coins.
That's it. Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything more to come from them. I do know that in the near future, they are producing another set of for Arsenal specific coins. At the moment, it's the Invincible set. If you contact me on X, I've got that set. I'll show you. The only one I don't have is in the North Bank coin. I've got the others, the Arsenal coin, the Clock End coin, and the Invincible collection. So I will be looking for the rest of it.
Very, very good. And also, you guys are great fun as well. And yeah, contrary to what a certain person to me, I haven't now any kinders. To be honest, when it was the whole thing about who we're going to get in the men's, I used to do it back in the day. I got very lackluster about it. So I just wanted to be pleasantly surprised, and especially with the whole goalkeeper thing. I so stayed out of it. But the more I heard about Gyökeres and the fact that he really wanted to come to us and everything that he did to come to us, which I'll say is entirely different to what a certain Newcastle Swedish player has done next. And I like his style. And also, sorry, I'm just banging on about the men now, but listen, they've been fun to watch. But also, I like the fact, because something I heard you say, Richard, that he wasn't particularly good as to interview him, which I like, because why come out with all that bull? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Just let your feet do talking. But I think that's a bit of a Brighton thing, because you think of Ben, I know he was hardly there at Brighton, but you think of Ben White, you think of Trossard, they're never ones to really talk to Sky, BBC, whatever platform it is. They keep it very short and sweet, don't they? I reckon it's Brighton, personally. Don't talk to them. They've had it ingrained into them. And I'm fine with that, because I don't want to hear all their waffle. I just want to see what they've done in the game. And also, I had to say, our ladies are so much better at that, aren't they? Our girls are great at that. I'd much rather listen to the girls, truth be known. But yeah, no, as I say, the players they've got in, and I'm not going to lie, I really, really liked, and I must say, a bit like with Chloe Kelly, ex-academy player, fantastic player. They've got the man in, true, and I mean, that guy he's like Chloe Kelly, he can't stop smiling, can he? He can't stop smiling. And I love to see that, because I don't want, and this goes for female players too, I don't want some player that, how much they're going to get. I know wages come into it, but yeah, I don't want all that. Whatever they get, they get. That's discussed behind closed doors. I know you get to hear about it technically, but I just want them to play for the club and enjoy it, and always fighting for their place to be on the pitch. That's what I want. Whereas I've seen certain players, it certainly seems, and I can say far more for the men, because obviously they're the ones on the high wages. But from what I can see, and I won't, because there's two that have been linked with, one was, and one sort of is. But it was very much, well, especially the one that is still kind of linked, and I don't want to set off. And very dear, darling person, because I know how much he wants him there, but a certain Brazilian player. But if it's really just about the money, well, I'm sorry, you're not good enough. You just got to want to play for that club and try and gel with the team, haven't you? Yeah. And because sorry, that was the last thing I was going to say. When does the women's? When does the WSL transfer season end?
Isn't it the same time?
No,
I'm not sure.
When does the men's end? When's the men's end?
Men's ends next Monday, and I in the North Bank. I will be doing a show.
Oh yeah, you said
A show from midday
Yeah.
up to 8 o'clock in the evening. That show's running. So
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll jump in on the chat for that one. Right, sorry. So that's the first. Now in my head, and Andreas, I don't know what you know. I've got the 4th for the WSL.
That's what I think too.
yeah, it might well be. I
Yeah.
haven't seen a date, but I can see on the laptop.
I sort of looked it up, and that was the best I could find out. Yeah, so we've got a bit more time with the women. Actually, Andreas, on a final note, because yeah, we'll shoot off in a minute. But do you think we'll make any more signings for the women?
Oh, you mean whether we have one more signing?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, just in this.
Last interview with Renee, she said she's satisfied with the squad she has, and she's planning with the girls she has, and she considers Mead as an Arsenal player. But she also said we are always trying to make our squad better, and we are always looking around. So everything is possible. But I don't think we will have another signing. And so far the squad seems to be good, and we have squad depth what we didn't have in the last seasons. I think we will be active in the transfer window in winter, because we need a holding midfielder, and depending on Leah Williamson's recovery, maybe we will see that we need a centre back. But for now, I'd say give Lotta, Cody, and Katie Reed the chance to prove and to step up, and then we'll see what we can do in the winter window. But for now, I don't think we'll see another signing.
I personally, I would have said no. Richard, on the final note.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be market opportunity, won't it? I don't think it'll be something specific. But if a certain player that fits the profile they're looking for, I think she'll go and get one.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. We'll wait and see. If we get any more news, we'll let you know, guys. Anyway, thank you so much. Cheers, guys. I'm sorry it was a bit late.
That's all right. It happens.
Traffic. Blame Enfield Council next. All these roadworks.
All right.
Anyway, thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.